Today I'm going to be teaching you about special effects, depth, and lightning. Okay, so as you see, I already have my banner. I use this for the four-way death battle, something like that. Yeah. Anyhow, let me show you how to do depth. Now, depth, there's several ways of actually doing this. You can either let me see. You can use the brush tool. Create a new layer right here. You can use the brush tool, make it a little bit bigger, the brush, something like that. Yeah, that works. Whatever. And you just get around the edges a little bit. See, there's a little bit of depth going on right there. And really, it's that simple just to create it, just the basic of it. Lower the opacity a little bit. So from here to here, you already have something. Of course, what I have on this signature, I have lighting from different parts of the signature, so it kind of looks weird right now. But when you have a different banner with a focal point to the center, most of the time it works out. There's another way as well that you can do a gradient map. It's black and white. Now you see there's a little box right here. You're going to use a black brush. And wait, is that how you do it? Yeah. A black brush, and you're going to just paint all of this part right here. Okay, something like that. And that actually looks pretty cool. Put it on darken, and it should be a little bit darker. Yeah, you see? Okay, that's two ways of doing it. Of course, you can do a simple way, but it's kind of like a way of cheating it. In a way, I wouldn't say necessarily. In some aspects of design and arts, you could use it, which is the blur tool, which does create depth. And I'm not saying you shouldn't use it, but it's kind of a way of cheating it out, because the majority of time of creating depth, you want to darken areas. So let's say let me show you the burn tool. So I have the burn tool right here. Drop it down, and I have to make certain areas darker than where the light's not touching. So right here, I would actually try using it right here, like that, something like that. So it's just darkening the darker areas, not too much. There's different ways of getting the midtones, the shadows, and the highlights. And to use that, I would have to show another tutorial, but so you can get an idea. You would want to like darken the areas where the light is not coming from. Ah, damn it. Anyhow, for the blur tool, you would want to let me see if that would work. Yeah, the blur tool, you could just literally just click some areas where where it looks like he's coming from up close and the background's afar. So it's the easy way of doing it. Let me see what else I can show you. You can also use the brush tool, the same way that you got the edges around the signature. You want to put it on some areas on top of the focal point. Same way that you darken the areas, what I meant. So it's right here, sort of like that. That should be something like that too. Then of course you want to drop down the opacity. Okay. And that's just creating depth. For lighting, it's kind of the same way, vice versa. So what you're doing is you're gonna use a lighter color. Try not to use white all the time. I mean, it's an easy way of doing it, especially with the light source being white. But the majority of time, try making it a lighter color. So if it's this type of light green or blue, you want to make it kind of like that. And then you're gonna use the brush tool again. You're gonna lighten out all this part, especially this part. Okay. And then maybe put it on lighten. Let me see, screen. Screen looks pretty good. All I need to do is drop down the opacity. Now you can see the difference right there. Okay. Even put it on his eye if you want to. I mean, I have on the signature itself, I have some examples right now. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? Yeah, I guess. I'm not even sure. Yeah, there's some brush tooling right there. Okay, and you can also use the dodge tool. Same way that you use the burn tool and you get some areas of the lighten part. You see, you can already see it. It's probably a little bit too high for the highlight. Okay, looks pretty cool. Especially you can make this brighter too. Okay, and that is lighting and depth. Let me see. Okay, as far as effects go, this is pretty tough to explain. Usually I use C4Ds to create a type of effect. Well, for this signature, you would say. You don't necessarily need to use it. Same way you don't need to use textures or brushes or anything. You can make it all from default, like stock. You can just duplicate the stock. Make sure that I don't have anything else. You can duplicate the stock, and you can create effects with it just by smudging it from the background and putting it on different blending modes. But today I'm going to teach you about the C4Ds. Especially a lot of you have issues with it because it does take some type of work to use. You can't just slap a C4D like some people say. It doesn't work that way. I'm going to show you right now. Okay. Alright, let me show you the wrong way to do it. So I have this C4D called Lovebirds. I already have it copied out. Okay. And you can see it has the white background on the layer. So here it is. Oops, right there. Here it is. There you go. Okay. Now the issue with this is that this has a black background. So when you put a white C4D with the opposite color of what it's supposed to be, it comes out ugly. You shouldn't really put it inside. I mean, you shouldn't include it. So what I had let's say I want to put it on lighten. You see? Put it on the screen, same results, overlay. It's not coming out right. It's doing really bad damage right there. So the correct way would actually be to get something that has a black background, or the C4D can it would actually be in a PNG format, transparent format, and it would actually work out better. So I already copied this one already. I'm gonna put it. Where is it at? Let me see. Yeah, it should be this one. Okay. Another way of using lighting would actually use you can use C4Ds or some image or stock or anything to actually put it as the main focal point for the lighting. So you can see right here, I have it, and I'm gonna put it. Wait, actually, let me see. The one. Yeah, this should be it. Okay. The reason why it's let me just do it. Let me do it right quick. Copy. Thought I had it. It didn't. Okay. Paste. Okay. Now, as you can see, this with this one, I have it under No, I'm not supposed to have it in a number. I have it on screen. Okay, and you can see that it goes really well with a black background. Now, if I were to put it on, let me see, darken, it wouldn't work out either. Soft lights, I mean, it's not bad to create some depth, but there was one other one that was pretty weird. Anyhow, I have it right here, right? All I'm gonna do is just put it on screen, and right there you already have some effects. Now, to adjust effects, make it a lot better, complement it with the background, you would have to change the colors. Usually, and I always tell this to the members of NeoSeeker, you always put you would always use the what's it called? Where is it? I'm brain farting right now. Where was it? Wow, huge brain fart right now. What do I usually use? Well, I just have a big brain fart right now. I'm sorry. Selective color tool. Son of a bitch. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Now, all you're gonna do is just change the colors. Make it however you want. Let's make this easy and quick. Go to neutral. And you just make the color the same way. Alright? To make it lighter and darker, you already know, you just use the dodge tool. And you can make it lighter to make some lighting more effects or whatever. Or you could duplicate it. And you see? Right there. Now, as you can see, I have the background with C4Ds. Believe it or not, it's actually one I use. What I did was I would cut it out. I would cut the C4D and then use the placement. I would adjust it to where I see it's fitting. So let me just show you how I did that. Okay. See, I was already creating depth right here. I was putting I used the soft black brush. And it's the same C4D. So what I was trying to do was trying to put a sense of direction of vertical, where you see the stock where he's going a little bit diagonal. I was trying to do that same way with the C4D. So as you can see right there, or actually let me move it so you guys can see. Okay, this is actually, I think it's that, but I just changed up the side. So that's basically it. As far as effects, yeah. I mean, if you have any other questions, just let me know. Okay, guys. Till next time.